events. I know some got canceled. Um, I think just what because of the rain and the parades and all that stuff.
Yeah, a
So
lot
what
of
do you have going on for local
Yeah,
events?
so a lot of outdoor events cancelled today. Kid G performing tonight at Soul Kitchen, 8 o'clock. Also, the Saturday Science at the Explorium. That's at 11:30 a.m. today. The Christmas Boutique Bash today and tomorrow at the grounds. That's always fun. And if you want to know anything else, just text events to 251 964 4975.
All right, there you go. And we got more coming up. It's the Cam and Mo Show, 97.5 WABD. We got some Usher and Taylor Swift now. Check it.
All right, so I think we got it figured out.
Here we go again.
It's 97.5 WABD. It's the Cam and Mo show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo, producer Zoe, behind the console in the building. And we got Twiggins live from Florida. He's wearing a beanie. Like, Twiggins, you can just like turn up your heat, by the way.
You know what? I got paid and I already paid my bills, so I got to be very careful with what I'm spending. It's the holiday season, and that present that you're going to get is going to get smaller and smaller the more I turn up the heat.
Got it. Cammy, are you happy that I am not in the studio today?
No, because I cannot hear you very well.
Okay, all right. Well, I know why you can't hear me, but you did answer me, so you do hear me.
There we go.
All right, it's the
I
Cam
hear
and Mo
you
show.
now.
We'll get back to it. It's 97.5 WABD. Let's take a quick break. That's at Doja Cat. 97.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. It's the Cam and Mo Show on the way. We got some free swag coming up. But first, it's Paul Russell, Lil Boo Thing.
Hello.
It's 97.5 WABD. It's the Cam and Mo show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo, producer Zozo in the building. All right, so what's Zoe doing now?
Okay,
The best
so
she can.
it's not Zoe. It's so me and Zoe are usually on the same page when it comes to movies and franchises. And yesterday, I kind of stunned you a little bit, Zoe, didn't I? What happened?
Yeah, so I recently watched the new Hunger Games movie.
Yes.
And I was like, Cammy, I got to go see the Hunger Games, the Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah.
She was like,
And
okay.
well, and that's the part that was quite shocking to Zoe is I just was like, look, I never got into the Hunger Games. I don't get it. Am I saying it for shock value? No, like I just don't know, like if it's something I'm ever going to get into. I don't know if it's the dystopian stuff. I don't know what it is. And Zoe seems to think she wants me to, like, she's going to force me to watch the Hunger Games, especially the new one. But it's, I don't know. It's just sometimes like everyone gets into something and it's not like I'm doing it just to not do something. I never got
It's a good
into
movie,
it.
though.
Have you seen the Hunger Games?
Yeah, how you gonna act like I never seen it? I watch the Hunger Games every single day.
Every single day. Yeah.
Yep.
But,
Mm-hmm.
but
On repeat.
I just don't get it. Like, I'm not into it. I don't find it fun. I'm not interested. It's just not something I'm into. And Zoe just cannot believe it because me and her are usually on the same page with stuff like this.
It's baffling. Like, I'm just convinced that you didn't watch the Hunger Games in the first place. Like, I think you're confused because it's a great franchise, great movies, great characters, great books, probably. I didn't read the books. I can't read, but, you know.
What?
Well, so is it something that I need to, if I was to watch this, even though I really don't want to, do I have to go back and rewatch all the other ones?
No. I mean, yeah, it's fun to, but like,
I don't want to, though. It just feels like so long, like such a long weekend of watching the Hunger
They're really
Games.
good. Here's my question, though. Why did it take so long for them to come out with this new one? Like, I thought this franchise was over years ago, and then all of a sudden, here comes another one.
Yeah.
It's because Hollywood's not very original.
Yeah,
And
no
so-
kidding. That's why I don't want to watch it.
New ideas.
Yeah, like I felt like I have let that one go, and I just had forgotten about it. That would be like now they're just like, oh, new Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I've already closed that chapter of my life. I've already closed the Hunger Games.
They did that with Harry Potter, though. They did.
Yeah, they have a TV show or something now.
Oh yeah, true.
And
That's
they're
true, but
doing-
I'm not watching that either.
I'm gonna watch. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. That's a whole
know.
different story.
You redheads are.
Yeah, I'm a Weasley, so I mean,
What I say?
But no, I'm never going to watch it. Don't want to watch it. Don't want to see it. Snakes, whatever. Isn't
Yeah.
that what's in it?
snakes.
Oh, ballads of songbirds and snakes. No, not interested.
I
Mm.
it's. I think maybe if I don't even know how to put into words. Like, you have to see it. Like, it was really good.
It's really not that good. I'll be honest with you.
You didn't watch it.
I mean, it was a horrible movie. It was terrible.
It was terrible. He said it was terrible, y'all.
Terrible.
You know,
Terrible.
it's worse than terrible. Terrible is worse.
Yeah.
All right. So now are we all going to have a movie night?
Yes, and we can watch all of the 4 Hunger Games movies back to back to back to back, and then we can all go to the movie theater and watch the new one and have a really good time. We could discuss our favorite characters, and we could make specialty
Okay.
snacks.
Okay, this is-
No thanks. I'm good.
I don't like any of this. I
I didn't even know there was 4. 4 before this one.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. I'm done with this. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, about 3 minutes, we'll talk about morning coffee or would you rather.
Okay.
I love this part. I just love this segment. Would you rather? We'll do it in 3 minutes. It's the Cam and Mo show. Dua Lipa now. 97.5 WABD. All right, it's 97.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. It's the Kim and Mo Show.
I'm Kim.
And I am Mo and producer Zozo and Twiggins. I love this part of the show. It's called Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Would you... And now Kimmy has the best one.
Okay,
this is
so-
probably the best segment.
And this is probably one of my favorite things in the morning. Like, I'll go to bed sometimes and I'll be like, oh, I get coffee soon. Like, I love my morning coffee. And it really is pretty important part of my morning. So we're going to play Would You Rather, your morning coffee or blank. All right, you guys ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, and if you're, listening, you can play along too. All right, would you rather your morning coffee or breakfast? Zoe,
Breakfast.
Twiggins,
Breakfast.
Mojo?
Coffee. Breakfast. I mean, coffee.
Okay, I'm going to
I
go.
got confused for a second.
Okay,
I'm
would
like,
you
I
rather
gotta
morning
eat.
coffee or breakfast? You're going coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, I'm coffee too. All right, would you rather your morning coffee or being 5 minutes late to work? Zoe.
I guess coffee?
Okay, Twiggins.
I'm not going to say which ones I think you guys should pick, but I'm going to say coffee.
Coffee.
All right, I'm going coffee too. Your morning coffee or your morning nicotine? Zoe.
Coffee.
Twiggins.
I got to smoke. Sorry.
What about you?
Definitely gotta smoke.
Okay. All right. Would you rather your morning coffee or morning naughty time? Zoe.
Coffee.
Morning time. Whatever that is.
It's sex, Twiggins. Come on,
Oh,
it's morning
oh.
sex. Come
Oh,
on.
okay. No, I picked that one.
I need coffee.
Oh, I'm going naughty time. All right. Would you rather your morning coffee or not having a cold?
Not having a cold.
Not having a cold for sure after this week.
I need coffee.
I still need coffee too. Would you rather your morning coffee or finding $20? Zoe.
Finding $20.
$20.
Coffee because, well, I don't know. I might need $20 to buy the coffee.
I'm very close on this, but I like the money idea a little more than coffee. All right. Would you rather your morning coffee or getting half the day off? Zoe.
Getting half the day off.
Twiggins.
Getting half the day off.
I would miss you guys, so I'm gonna say coffee.
I'm going to say coffee on that one too. Would you rather your morning coffee or someone making you breakfast in bed? Zoe.
I don't like breakfast in bed, so coffee.
Coffee. Okay. Twiggins.
I'm having to substitute coffee with something because I don't drink it. So I'm taking my morning Coca-Cola. So I'm going to say the coffee / soda.
Okay.
I will say coffee.
I'm going to say coffee too. Would you rather your morning coffee or no internet? Let me back up. Would you rather no internet for the day or no coffee? Zoe.
No coffee.
I literally couldn't work, so I would have to, the coffee wouldn't matter. So I
That's
would
what I'm
rather
saying.
take the coffee. We have to have the internet.
Yeah, definitely need the internet. So yeah, coffee.
Coffee. And then finally, would you rather your morning coffee or a limo to work?
A limo to work.
Limo to work.
Coffee.
Coffee.
I don't trust anybody's driving.
Jeeves, pull it around.
All right, so there you go. Would you rather? See, that was a very good one. I'd like that. That was great.
Well, I'm glad you had fun.
We all did. The show, I think we got everything figured out.
Yeah, we
I'm
did.
live from my house in Fairhope, Alabama, as opposed to Fairhope, Florida.
Yep.
Right. Duh.
Thanks, Zoe. Cammie is live at the Cumulus Media Broadcast Center in
Sure I am.
Mobile, Alabama.
Yep.
And Zoe's running master controls with Cammie in the studio.
Yep.
And Twiggins is live from Florida someplace on the beach.
It's not. No, today would be a bad beach day. A lightning strike just about took out my entire balcony.
Yeah, don't go to the
Very
basement.
dangerous. Very dangerous where I'm at right now. So.
Okay.
You can watch the show live. Now we're still streaming. Zoe, you did a hell of a job making this thing work.
Thanks.
Because I'm live from my house. Triggins is live from his house, and Cammy and Zoe are in the studio, and we still have the Facebook Live and the YouTube Live. If you want to check it out, just text the word live right now. LIVE to 251-964-4975. Coming up, I have a question. What's the difference between a rectal thermometer or any other kind? Well, listen to me. Cammy was. I think Cammy wasn't feeling good last week.
Why am I involved?
Well, I'm just saying. And I was like, hey, get a thermometer, right?
Coming up.
Yeah.
And I said,
Coming up.
Can we?
And I was.
Can we wait to talk more about this? About what you're going to talk about?
Well, I'm just saying, this is juicy. This is good.
Yeah,
All right, about it.
sure is.
That's a
We'll
question.
talk about it in about 6 minutes. It's the KMMO show. It's 97.5 WABD. That's Dochi. I love Dochi. It's 97.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. 251-964-4975 is our phone number. And we are streaming the whole show live on Facebook and YouTube. Just text the word live, LIVE, right now to 251-964-4975. And you can see the whole thing go down.
Yep. And right now, a lot of folks doing the shopping stuff, thinking, what am I going to get so-and-so for Christmas? And Zoe, your mum went shopping a couple of years ago, didn't she, Zoe?
Right. So a couple of years ago, there was a pandemic. Some people might know.
Yes.
And temperature and fever, were common side effects of, not being allowed to go into places. And so my mom got a bunch of people thermometers for Christmas.
Oh, that's very nice of her.
That's so sweet
It's
of
very
her.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
And, it's a silly little thing how some thermometers you can put up to your head to check your temperature. And another one you can put in your mouth. And then there's one for up your bum.
Yes.
Some call it a rectal thermometer.
Okay.
And it looks similar to the one that you would put underneath your tongue.
Okay.
So it's easy to get it confused. And so it's possible in getting a lot of these thermometers
Yeah.
that they might have been the bum version.
So your mum got them for everybody. How many did she buy?
That's a tough question. I think the guys in our family got thermometers. She always gets. She always makes
goodness.
like stockings for like every family member, every friend, and like puts like tiny little happies, like a pocket knife or a rectal thermometer or
Oh, good.
some chocolate.
But here's the question, though. Like, can't you really use any thermometer as a rectal thermometer?
No?
I
Because, look,
Yes.
now if you're watching the Facebook Live or YouTube, I have my thermometer in my hand,
Yeah.
and it has. Hold on, let me turn it.
that does
Right
not look
there.
like a thermometer.
Yeah.
It is. It's the one that goes on your head, Zoe.
Yeah. But
And I could easily put this in my
Nope.
I don't know if you should. I don't
That's
know. You might have to go to the
Easily.
doctor.
Do you want to know what Google has to say about this?
Yes.
what's that?
So Google says that you can't necessarily, there's really not much of a difference, but it says that you should keep them separate and marked for any orifice, and never use a thermometer to take an oral temperature after it has been used to take a rectal temperature.
Valid.
So it
Gotcha.
says, so you can use them, but they're not supposed to be interchangeable.
Yes.
But you should always have your thermometers marked. I personally still use the other one. I feel like it's more accurate. So
Right.
So, isn't it going to be different temperatures too?
no.
And so
No.
well, no, a
yes.
different. Like you have I have one for my ear. My thermometer's for my ear, and I put it in my ear.
Oh, that is another type of thermometer.
Yeah, and so it's
That's
gonna
fancy. That's the rich people's thermometer. Look at Kimmy. Kimmy making that money. She got the one that goes in the ear.
So you put it in your ear, and I feel like it's a different temperature than what would be on my forehead or under my tongue or.
Okay.
The accuracy is what we're looking for here. And so the most accurate types of ones are probably the ear one. I would say the mouth one and the booty one.
Wouldn't you think the forehead? Because that's how I always tell them. Like, maybe I have a fever.
That's
This is
the
me
hand
hitting
on
my
your forehead.
forehead.
That's not a thermometer. That's your hand.
Then I would just be like, it's a little warm, and then I'd compare it with a warmer part of my body, like my wrist veins are
Yeah.
pretty warm, so I can feel the
Wow.
temperature. If I can feel the temperature difference, I don't have a fever. But if it feels the same, I have a fever. So that's actually witchcraft.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
not
thinking.
I think that's not a thermometer at all. Is what I'm thinking. So,
Oh my God. How did you figure that out, Zoe? Come on.
hey guys, I'm taking my temperature right now.
Oh, stop, friggins. Just stop.
Look, no
Okay.
hands. I got no hands.
All right. So it's raining outside from my house right now. now. It is pouring rain. How's the weather in Mobile at the Cumulus Media Studios, Cammy?
Oh, she's pretty rainy out here too. It looks a bit gloomy out there, doesn't it, Zoe?
Yeah, definitely a sad day.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
It's definitely wet
Showers
and dark.
now showers and thunderstorms mainly before 3:00 today, and then really it's going to rain on all night too as well. A high near 73 tonight, a low of 63. It's currently 68, and it feels like a heat wave because the other day it was like 40 degrees outside.
Yep. Now it's super warm and it's raining and it's like, what do I wear today? Like, it's so confusing.
It's confusing for it to be December.
I got 64 here.
Great.
I just want to let y'all know.
Is that your thermometer?
Yes. No. Oh, yes. Oh, crap. It's still in there.
Now I say that we send Zoe out and
That's
have
okay.
Zoe do the rest of the show live from the parking lot, Cammy.
Yes, no, we need someone to run the board, but
Yeah.
great idea.
Let's add another kink to it today, guys.
Let's make it even more difficult. Sorry.
Oh, jeez. All right. It's the Kim and Mo show on the way. We'll do some Nelly, the Kid Leroy. Right now, we're going to do, let's do some Taylor Swift. It's Cruel Summer. It's 97.5. I'm sorry. I deleted. Goodness
Stop
gracious.
taking control.
I am live from my
here.
house, taking control of the radio station, and I'm deleting music.
He has
All
no
right.
faith in me.
None
I can press
at all.
buttons too.
All right, let's do the Kid Leroy. Can we do that, Zoe?
Let's
Yeah,
do
am
it.
I getting it?
Yeah, just hit the button, Zoe. Goodness. It's
Okay.
97.5 WABD. 97.5 WABD, the Gulf Coast's #1 hit music station. It's the Kim and Mo show.
I'm Kim.
And I am Mo. Let's be friends, shall we?
Okay, yeah. It's a bit of a slap in the face, really, when someone says it. Is it more of an insult when someone breaks up with you and says they want to be friends? Do you think that person is just trying to let you down easy? Does it ever really work trying to be friends? What if you don't feel the same way? All right, let's be friends. Is it a slap in the face? Mojo, what do you think?
I just feel like when you break up with somebody and you say, let's be friends,
Yeah.
it means like you really don't want to break up with them, but you want to see what else is out there. I mean, that's what I do when I say it.
I think that's a stretch, though. That's not actually what it is.
It is.
Let's be friends, though. What do you think it is?
I think it's just to be nice. Like, I think you say that to be like, but no bad blood. Let's be friends. You're not going to go and hang out with them and be like, let's go get coffee.
Yeah.
Because then you'd be dating still.
Yeah. I think it definitely is a slap in the face because it feels like, you're not really good enough to date me, right? So how about you just be one of my friends? It feels kind of slap in the face. What do you think, Twiggins?
I think it's a formality, like Zoe
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
If you weren't friends or I guess friendly when you were together, you're not going to be friends afterwards. It's just
Yeah.
it's not going to work out
Why not?
because if something wasn't working in the first place. So if you think you're going to be better off as just friends, there's always going to be that spark there. There's always going to be something. There's always going to be a past. I mean, at this point, you've probably seen that other person naked several times. So you that's all I can think about. I'd be like, this is weird. I liked it better when we were intimate and
Yeah. And I'd rather just not know you at all. Yeah.
yeah, I think we should just go our separate ways. If it's not working, it's not working.
Yeah.
Period.
And
Bye-bye.
does it ever really work trying to be friends as well? Like, I always feel like if you're ever going to truly be friends, there really probably was absolutely no proper love between you two. Like, you never were actually maybe in love with that person. Like,
What?
yes.
Come on. You can be friends with somebody.
How many times has it worked out for you?
Like, real friendship.
0.
I mean, I'm friends with all my exes.
Are you friends, though? Or are you just like
Good friends.
good friend? Like, it is like, what's the difference, though? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a friendship. I think it's like there's always someone that has feelings or it's not really a friendship unless there truly was not a proper, like, you get what I mean? Like, you can't really be in love with someone and then completely remove all of that and be a friend.
Yeah, I think that the only way that it would work to become friends is if you were friends before and you were like, we like hanging out with each other a lot. We should probably be dating. Then you start dating and then you're dating and you're like, we're bros. This doesn't work.
We're bros.
We're buddy old pals.
There's not really
I don't
a
wanna look at
in
you
love
like that.
thing.
Yeah. But then on both sides, it can be agreed on that.
Yeah. I just think it's an insult when someone says they want to be friends. It's kind of like, you want the benefits
break up
of
with me.
everything. Yeah. You want all the
Yeah,
benefits.
but I mean, they still want to stay in touch and they want to make sure
Why?
they get good.
No.
And
Like-
because you
I
can
think
be
it's-
friends with somebody.
I think it's one thing to be on good terms with somebody.
Yes, not like
And not-
actual,
Friends.
like
Friends.
purposefully
No, like-
hating them.
Like,
yeah.
my friends I hang out with.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't want to hang out with an ex, but I want to be friends with your mom on Facebook and see
Yeah.
if you're doing okay.
Like, it's like a mutual,
Unless you're evil.
it's done. But yeah, the whole let's be friends, any time that's said in a breakup, it's always, that's the hope, but let's be real, it's not going to happen.
It's not realistic.
And then
Yeah.
they start showing up to your house at holidays and start staying at your house, and they stay there. And
Bringing
you don't
honey
know when
baked
they're going
ham.
to leave, bringing honey baked ham and all the sides.
I
I
would
mean, that's what
hate
happened
it
to
if that
Mojo.
happened. That would be
All right,
the
so-
worst.
It's 7:43. It's the Cam and Mo show. Let's go ahead and get into this. Should women tell other women that they are dressed inappropriately in the workplace? I was thinking about this. What's you guys' thoughts on that? Like another girl being like, "Hey, girl, you're not dressed right for work. You're showing a little too much,
I mean, I'm gonna say it right now. If someone's wearing something that they feel good in, and I appreciate their outfit, I'm gonna tell them they look good. I really don't think, commenting on what other women are wearing, is something that, if it's inappropriate or if it's, something that, maybe I wouldn't wear. I don't think it's my place to say something to that person.
Yeah.
I feel as though, when it comes down to it, there's so many things that, we're controlled by or rules to follow. The last thing we need is our fellow coworkers just hating on us for, something that maybe we wouldn't wear or we wouldn't feel comfortable wearing. I don't think it's appropriate. I think it's mean girl stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Jamie. That is, so true.
I mean,
Now, here's
Day-
a question. Here's a
in this day
question.
and
though.
age, in this day and age, I don't think we have a lot of HR rules to follow. No one should be commenting on anybody's anything.
Yeah.
If you want to keep your job, period.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What were you going to say, Mojo?
Now, do you think that the other women do that out of jealousy? Do you
Absolutely.
think they're jealous?
Well, look, when it comes down to it,
Yeah.
jealousy is a funny thing, right? Because, not everyone that we don't like is someone that, we're jealous of, right? But I do think when it comes to this kind of thing, I think it's a control thing. I think it has a lot more to do with the people commenting than it does the person that's dressed inappropriately. And I think it's really no one else's business. I mean, as long as, especially a workplace is about work, right? Stay in your lane.
So when I wear my spandex Monday morning
Yes.
in the studio,
Yes.
I don't want to hear a thing from anybody.
See, I think that the only time it's appropriate to comment on someone else in what they're wearing is if they're your friend and they genuinely look kind of silly. Like if Cammie showed up wearing a blazer with I don't know, furry pants or something, and it looked bad.
She wore those on Friday.
Yes, my outfit on Friday.
And then
That's her Friday outfit.
then I'd be like, girl, what are you wearing?
Yeah, and look, there's a difference, right? There's
But that's friendly and teasing.
And that's teasing, and that's different. I think when it comes down to it, though, if you're going to comment, maybe, anything other than looking great today. Even that can be taken the wrong way, too. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
Just
Can't
be positive. I don't think there's anything wrong with being positive and encouraging positive just conversation and vibes. I think that's more important than, going around telling people what to wear.
Yeah.
One thing we all have in common here is that if they have toilet paper on their shoe, I think you should tell them.
I don't think so, because I think you can make it. That's a good conversation. They be like, look at Cammie walking through the hallway with that toilet paper.
And
Is that
that's-
one ply or two ply?
And a furry pants. Must be Friday.
And a
Must be
weird
Friday. In a weird blazer. Must be Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. So women stop gossiping. And one other thing is, I feel like you should definitely approach the other person. Don't talk in a group. If you do feel uncomfortable, which I don't know why you wouldn't, I think you should just tell the other person, hey, what you're wearing is making me feel uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
most of the time, I'll be honest with you, I feel like it's the other person. If someone says that, I feel like they're just jealous. Remember that story of the teacher who had curves? It was all over Facebook.
I remember this.
And she had a big booty and a big top and stuff like that. And the parents would get mad because she was teaching, their kids.
Yeah.
And she was a great teacher. And they're like, well, hey, she has to dress differently. She can't change how her body looks.
Yeah.
She looked good, by the way.
Okay.
I wish she was my teacher.
All right. That's weird.
All right, coming up.
Thanks for taking it inappropriate.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
And there it went.
Yeah. Right.
Coming up just after 8 o'clock, we're going to talk about, and just think about this, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Who would be the worst people to hear having sex in the next room?
These
Something
transitions are crazy. Like,
yeah, of course they are.
I was
But it's
thinking
like-
about this. A rectal thermometer. What's the deal?
But just think about it seriously. Who would be the worst people that you
All right.
like? Just hearing them having sex, like, and something happened to me years ago, and I'm
Oh,
still
gosh.
scarred.
Oh, gosh.
We'll get into it next. Let's go ahead and take a break. You know what, Zoe, can you get rid
Yeah.
of that? Okay, thank you so much. By the way, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Just text the word live, LIVE, to 251-964-4975. It's the Cam and Mo Show, 97.5 WABD FM. 8:11. It's the Cam and Mo show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo, 97.5 WABD. It looks like it's going to be a rainy day. And probably tomorrow, too, with the rain. How's the weather in Mobile?
It's rainy.
And lots of water.
Lots of water, lots of rain. Yeah, it's just a gloomy day, isn't it?
I'm doing my show live, or doing my show. I'm here live.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, it's my show.
The Mojo Show.
The Mojo Show. I'm live from my house in Fairhope. Zoe and Cammy are in Mobile, and Twiggins is, he says that he's in Florida, but I don't know. He has that skull beanie cap on.
Isn't it fun to do it from home? Like I've been doing it for a while, and I've been trying to get everybody else on this bandwagon. And
This is not fun at all.
well, it's a lot more relaxing. I like the camaraderie of being there with you,
Relax.
humans. But I just like it back here because I can just like lay back. If you're watching online, you can just see me. I can just lay on my couch and just sit here, and I have no pants on. It's great.
Good. What are you making for breakfast this morning, Twiggins?
I don't know. I haven't decided. I might DoorDash something.
Lazy.
He's still at home and he's going to DoorDash. That's great.
Well,
I love
it's
it.
raining here too. It's
Okay,
raining outside.
you're right,
Cats
you're
and
right.
dogs and
All right.
Giraffe.
So we talked about this. Who would be the worst people to hear having sex in the next room?
Yeah, look, it's never really good to hear funky business going on next door to you, but there's certain people that are worse. So let's go through this list, and maybe you've experienced this, or maybe, you have one worse. But who do you think would be the worst to hear next door? Your parents, your grandparents, your ex with your best friend, your teenager.
Wow.
Mojo, you said you had a situation that was not great.
Yeah, my grandparents.
ooh.
You heard your grandparents?
Yeah, they were getting it on too.
Oh, God.
What were they saying?
What were they saying? It's the thing.
Did they have old people names
Yes,
like
they did.
like Gertrude and Harold?
That's my mom's name, by the way. It's Gertrude.
No, it's
Oh
not.
yeah,
I swear it is. That's my mom's name. So I heard them,
Gertie the goat.
and ever since I heard that when I think I was like 6 or 7, I'm like every single time I think about it, I just get nauseous.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
it's
Good.
fine.
Oh,
how about you guys?
That
How about
sounds
you?
terrible. I mean, for me, honestly, I think the worst would probably be, because parents, I've heard that. Grandparents, maybe, I'm not sure. Certain noises when I was younger, maybe. But I think it would be pretty bad to hear your ex with your best friend. Like something
Why?
like,
I wouldn't be bad. If you guys are exes, it shouldn't matter. My
But
best friend's
well,
putting
it's
it
kind
up.
of awkward.
Yeah.
It'd be like, I heard what was happening in there.
Yeah, but
I
it doesn't
know
matter,
what was
though.
going on, and it doesn't matter. But I don't want to hear it.
Well,
I'd be making it awkward for them. I'd be yelling out from the next room, "Do that thing to her! Do that one thing that you do!
No.
Remember the one I like? Remember the one I like?"
Do that one thing. You know the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trigger's a cheerleader.
What about you, Zoe? What would be awkward for you?
Yeah, these would all be awful. Like, I think I'd be pretty upset regardless, but I guess the best friend one,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty bad.
The rest of them, I'm all about like the parents and the like. I think
Well,
grandparents.
you're
Get
all
it?
about it.
Well, no, I think grandparents getting it on is great.
She's into
That's
it.
a
She
weird
likes
fetish.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a fetish. It's just like you never are too old. You know what I mean? Like I just think that's great that you're still just out there getting some. But
That's
just
gonna be me at 9.
personally for me, I just think it would be so terrible. Now, what about you, Twiggins? I'm going to ask Mojo a question here in a little bit, but what about you, Twiggins?
I don't like this topic
Yeah.
because Zoe's involved, and and I feel like we shouldn't be talking about this around Zoe.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
I know-
I know her mom is a fan of the show and a loyal listener, and I'm scared we're gonna get a text message. So
Oh,
You
well,
can
by
say
the
hey
way,
right
this-
now to both of my parents.
This was
great.
Kimmy's idea to talk about this,
Okay.
by the way.
So just the whole thing just makes you sick, does it, Twiggins?
yeah, I just don't like it. And then I think about Mojo and how Mojo's son's kind of like a little playboy, so God knows what he's doing next door to Mojo's room, and it's like.
Oh,
like-
trust me, this noise is coming from this room.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's much.
We give out earplugs. As soon as you walk in my house, there's a little bucket. You just put your earplugs in. You can take them. They're optional, but I recommend. Okay.
He always tells me they have the boys have a guest over.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, he has a guest.
Dad, I have a guest coming over. Who's the guest? It's a guest, Dad.
I guess.
I'm a cool dad, though.
Thank God. You're gonna be a cool grandfather too.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah. Thanks. I was waiting for Zoe to say something about my son again.
I'm being cautious because I'm gonna hang out with him later, so I don't want to throw him off.
She's saying
Come up too forward.
she's saying plenty in our group chat right now. It's
Yeah.
just not making it on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your question that you had for me?
No, and we kind of already talked about it, but would it be like terrible?
Your son.
Oh,
She forgot to
what,
finish her
my
sentence.
son?
Is that what you were talking
It's
about?
not for
Well,
what?
I don't know how to ask this. Zoe, can
Did
you?
you have a stroke?
I
How,
Gosh.
would it be terrible?
would that not be the worst?
By the way, I'm live from my house right now, and I think he's in the living room. I'm in my
Tell
home.
him to come say hey.
Tell him to come in.
Zoe, stop.
Tell him to come in.
Will you blow
what-
him a kiss from me?
Shush, okay? He's 20 years old now.
Okay.
But
As am I.
swear- Zoe. So I think I heard something when he was like 15, 16 in the
Oh, I think I know what it is.
and I was like, okay, this cannot be happening. But then again, I was like, he's also a Wilson. I remember how I was when I was 15, 16.
Yeah.
I'm not that's right.
So,
But,
so what? You just reach for your earplugs and just put them in.
I was like, that can't be it right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put the blankets over my head
Yeah.
and just pretend I never heard
This
anything.
is a bad nightmare. Yeah. No, I think the whole thing is just, if you hear the funky business, just put your earpods in.
Yeah.
Or do what Mojo does and get closer to the door so you can get a better
Start shouting
ear on
stuff.
things.
So once again, if you come over to my house and you see the bucket of earplugs by the front, you know why they're there now. Okay, there's no surprises. Coming up, how do you eat your candy cane? These kids, this is great, right?
It's getting better and better every time.
Let's
How
get off
do
this
you-
topic.
Coming up,
Move on.
how do you eat your candy cane?
How do you eat your candy cane? What do you think is the most popular way? We'll talk about it roughly about 10 minutes right here. it's
I'm lightheaded.
I'm done. It's the Cam and Mo Show. It is 8:19. Good morning. It's the Cam and Mo Show, 97.5 WABD.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. Candy canes, candy canes, candy canes. Everyone eats them differently. How do you eat yours, Cammy?
I usually, there's like the curvy part at the bottom, and I grab a hold of that, and then
That's the
there's
top.
Yeah, that's
Oh
definitely.
yeah, you
the
turn it
top.
upside down, and then
New Zealand, different sides of the road and the toilets and everything.
and yeah, it's like the toilet.
Candy canes are upside
Um,
down.
So, but I'm not really a fan of them. But apparently, a new survey among like 1,500 people. You want me to go through the results?
Yes.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so as I read these, just say, that's what I do. Okay, so the first one's me. 55% start sucking on the straight end.
That's what I do.
Okay. 28% go for the curved end first.
Ooh, I love the curves.
Okay. And 17% said neither, and they break it into pieces. All right.
That's
also,
a psychopath.
that's yeah, you're right. 73% prefer classic candy canes, and the other 27% like other fun flavors.
That's me.
Yeah, see, that's me. That's me. I don't like the peppermint. I like the cherry ones and like the fruit, like tropical punch and stuff like that.
I don't
Those
even know there was different ones. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
whoa. Yes, they're all over the gamut here. You've got hot dog flavored ones, sardine flavored ones. There's one that's supposed to taste like possum. I saw that.
We gotta get those.
Okay. Anywho, 43% of people turn candy canes into weapons by shaping them to
Yes.
be pointy, while
Yes.
34% nibble at the end so it never gets sharp. And then, now these might be the psychopaths, 18% try and fit the entire candy cane in their mouth so it doesn't get sharp, but they don't have to bite it either. And then, I don't know if these are true, 5% of people swallow the whole thing whole.
I made up
No
the
way.
last few statistics.
Zoe made that up.
No, Zoe's the weapon
But it-
one. I'm pretty
but
sure I
it's-
know which one she is, and she's the one that makes it very sharp.
Yeah, once it starts 43%, I made that part. up.
Okay, good, because I was getting confused. I was like, I've never turned my candy cane into like a weapon.
That's what you don't?
No, the weapon is a real thing. She's talking about the whole fitting stuff in your mouth and the whole swallow it whole. She literally just was making up statistics.
Okay, I was very confused.
You can't fit a whole candy cane in your mouth.
I know that. And
I was wondering why she was
swallow
laughing
it
so
whole.
hard when you were reading it.
No, there's somebody out there that can. There's somebody out there that can.
Okay, so
Oh.
let's go back to the original. How do you eat a candy cane? So we know how I do it. Mojo, how do you do it?
I'm trying to think. I usually have the candy cane and then I break it. So I have the curve, and then I eat the curvy part first,
Okay.
and then I shank the stick part.
Okay, so yeah, you're part of that percentage that was not real. Okay, and Zoe, what do you do?
Yeah, I definitely aim for the straight side and turn it into a weapon.
Okay. As she stabs people.
Or
I like that.
You could
We don't recommend that, by the
You
way.
could get into unlock a door
True.
with it.
Become a key.
Yeah.
And Twiggins, what about you?
I'm a shanker. I like I like to fashion a shiv out of my candy cane. But I'm also one of those people that doesn't like the peppermint ones. Like
Yeah.
if it's gonna be something that's gonna be like the Sour Patch Kids or the Starburst ones or something like that. Those
Gotcha.
are good.
Gotcha.
I like the ones that taste like Tootsie Rolls and peppermints.
Okay, I need to get into some of
Okay.
these flavors.
All right, guys, can I just suggest something for next week when we're all back in the studio? I think we should have Wheel of Candy Cane.
Yeah.
And we should
Yeah.
get all
Definitely.
all these weird ones, and we should try them, and we should spin the wheel to see which ones we got to try.
Yeah, I like
Definitely.
that. I
And by
like
we, I mean Mojo.
that. Yes.
Ooh, and he can become part of the 5%, and he
Yeah,
can swallow the candy canes whole.
Yes. I like it.
just an idea.
Horrible idea. Terrible.
And Kimmy, what did you say you did? What
So
was your
I
pick?
I turn the thing upside down so I got the grip, and then I can eat the straight part.
Yeah, it's the group.
Umbrella style.
Yeah, she does it. She Mary Poppins that thing.
All right, so there you go. Candy canes. Everyone's weird, especially Candy when you know. Coming up, and I did not put this on here, so I don't know who came up with this, but men. This is what Zoe put on the sheet, by the way. Men don't want their women to leave them.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So there's one thing that they do to keep them around.
Okay.
And
Is this a real fact this time, or is
Yes,
this something
no,
else
this
she
is
made
real.
up?
This one's real.
I feel like she made this up.
I feel like
We'll
can't
tell you
trust
about it next, roughly about 10 minutes. Plus, we'll have your local events and we got your weather all coming up right here. 97.5 WABD. All right.
Oh.
Taylor Swift,
Go down a little.
97.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. It's the Kim and Mo show. Whoa.
I'm Kim.
And I am Mo. I'm at my house live from Fairhope, Alabama. Beautiful Fairhope.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy
rich.
is at the Cumulus Mobile Broadcast Center.
Yes, I came to work today.
What does that mean? I'm working.
Yeah, sure. You just
You're taking shots at me.
well, it's pretty easy. I mean,
No, it's not.
you act like you. Oh, I got out of bed.
I don't think he's coming back in ever because
No, I don't.
I haven't seen him take a smoke break yet, and then I realized he's actually just smoking in his house.
You guys stress me out, all right? You guys stress me out. But this is like working from home. People that work from home, like I don't know how you do it because like I'm literally looking at my bed right now, and I'm like, I could take a 6-minute power nap in between our talk
Yeah,
breaks.
you can, and I do it. I've been doing that. Y'all see me? I've been laying on this couch. I love working from home. I miss those days. That was a fun time. Remember that, Kim?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So, who came up with this? Was this Zoe or Cammy?
This was me. Yeah. So there was a study on competitiveness, right? And the study
Right.
suggests that men let women win at mini golf to prevent them from leaving or, quote, being poached by competitors. So I knew
Of the
there was a
mini-golf?
reason that I was so bad at mini golf, and now I know why.
Bad at mini golf, bad at folding boxes,
No.
bad at playing football,
No,
bad at playing golf, egg golf.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. You're bad at mini golf because the men let you win?
Yes.
I don't
Wait.
get it. Wait, like,
Wait, no.
why
No.
would you-
So you would be good. You thought you were good.
yeah, you should think you're good. But then whenever you
Maybe
Okay,
they
I
don't
got
let her-
back to front. I got back to front. Whatever I said, forget.
back to front.
She goes, no, you're always supposed to go front to back. All right.
like how
You're
she
never
eats her
supposed to go
candy
back to
cane
front.
upside
You're never
down.
supposed to go back to front. That is something that explains a lot about you.
It's
You go
the
back to front.
toilets in New Zealand.
So you saying that men don't want their women to leave them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And they just, it doesn't make sense at all to me.
Okay, yeah. And so then there's another side of it too. Women let men win at mini golf as well because deep down they're concerned their men cannot handle feeling like they couldn't beat them at something so simple like mini golf. So that makes sense too.
Who plays mini golf, by the way?
I
this
am very
much.
good.
Y'all's faces were just like, I do not care about what you said right now.
No, but these people are playing a lot of mini golf. It seems.
Yeah,
And,
seems like
it
it.
seems like a weird thing to do.
I've been on a mini golf date before.
Yes, I've been on
No.
one too. And do you think they go well, Zoe?
I'm just bad at mini golf. And I mean, like, but I'm
I can see that.
self-aware. I wasn't losing so that he would feel more manly. Or he wasn't, I mean,
Yeah.
he might have given me a couple of points.
Yeah.
'Cause I did
you
so
don't
bad.
you don't like if you're seeing a girl, Mojo, and say you go and like I don't know, you go to Dave and Buster's or something, and Top Golf or something, and do you let the girl win?
I don't let anybody win. You got to keep up, for real.
Or
And I mean,
let
look,
anybody
it's hard for me to lose. Like, even when I try to lose that stuff, I always win.
But you know what he
you're
does?
so
you know what
slow at stuff. I don't know how.
he does lose. He loses his girlfriend. Is what he loses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's so competitive. Probably.
Thanks, Wiggins.
He probably
You know what?
doesn't.
I've had some times in that volcano down there at Adventure Island. That's in
at the beach?
Orange Beach. That's what I like. I like going to that volcano because that's where things go down.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Really?
No
guys talk
one
about me
lose-
taking it.
No one loses in the volcano.
I feel like a lot of people lose things in the volcano.
Oh, yeah, lose
They're
things,
close.
but everybody's a
They're close.
winner in the
Yes.
volcano.
True.
All right, so there you go. Did I answer your question, Cammy?
Yes, very much so. I feel much
Good.
more informed.
All right, lots of local events. I want
really.
to say lots of local
Really?
events.
Um,
Liar!
Lots of them got canceled because
They
of the rain.
They did, and it's just because it's so just wet out there. But
Facts.
Kid G is performing tonight at Soul Kitchen, 8
You know
o'clock.
who that is, Cammy? You know who that is?
He was a hangout, right?
I follow him on. No, he wasn't. I don't think he was. No, yes, he was. Lie. Yeah, yes, he was. But he's a good TikToker. Zoe, he seems like someone you'd like.
Yeah, Zozo.
I
there
know
you
who
go.
he is. I feel like is a strong word.
He
to
could be your new
describe.
man.
Yeah,
He's gonna. I should go.
yeah.
I hope he's listening right now.
Kid G, since you're in Mobile, if you want to hang out, you can just comment on our Facebook post, and I'll Facebook message you.
Okay, good to
All
know.
right.
And Zoe gets awkward sometimes,
Yeah.
Kid G. So I just want to warn you.
I'll act casual the whole time.
Kid Z and Kid G.
Yeah.
Also going on, Saturday Science at the Explorium at 11:30 today. Also, this is fun. Zoe, we could do this. The Christmas Boutique Bash today and tomorrow at the grounds.
Yeah.
Any other events, text events to 251-964-4975. Sadly, though, yeah, a bunch of Christmas parades got rescheduled, or some of them just got cancelled because there's no other time for them.
Oh yeah. Kid
And
G's
if you're wondering if it's going to stop raining, it's not. All right.
Okay.
Showers and possible thunderstorms mainly before 3:00. 90% chance of precipitation. Showers and possibly thunderstorms tonight with a low of 63. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 71. It's currently 67.
Gosh, it's warm.
69 here.
Yeah.
Well,
In
67
Mobile.
Okay.
in Fairhope.
Well,
Of course
where
it's-
I'm at, guys, it's 64 degrees.
Yeah, nobody asked. Nobody cares. Nobody
Oh,
cares
and
about
there's a lot
you.
of-
64 here.
There's a lot of 64 here. There's a lot of football on television tonight too. Of course, it's championship weekend, so you got the
Oh,
Crimson
yeah.
Tide, Roll Tide playing
Who's
tonight.
Crimson Tide? What
Shut up.
what college is that?
They're playing the Georgia Bulldogs, and of course, here where I'm at, the FSU Knowles. They're going to be playing in the ACC championship.
Yeah, they'll probably lose, by the way.
Oh no.
They're undefeated. Go Knowles.
Okay. Do we want to place a bet live on the radio?
Don't know because our quarterback we're down to our third one today, so I
Oh.
don't know. We've exhausted them all season, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to take that bet. But
All
go football.
Go team.
All right, Cammy, anything else that we need to hit before we get out of here?
No, just be super safe out there with this wet weather.
Yes.
Hey, guys, by the way, I'm going to barbecue tonight, so you guys are more than welcome to come
Oh.
join me.
Okay, I can't make it,
Wow.
but thank you.
I'm barbecuing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the grill.
Very nice.
Don't
That sounds
grill inside
horrible.
again.
Zoe, I was going to say that Cameron's going to be here, but you know
Oh,
what?
I'm-
You said it sounds horrible, so you're not
Well,
invited.
I'm-
No, she's
I'll
got Kid
come.
G.
I actually
She already got
have
a date
plans
tonight.
with Kid G.
Oh,
Tell
so if
Cameron
you
I'll
had to
come
pick-
over after the concert.
Nope. Always trying to talk to my kid. All right. Thank you so much, Zoe, for running Master Controls.
No problem.
Twiggins, thanks for doing whatever you did this morning. And Cammy, I'm so thankful to have such a great co-host like you.
Aww.
Wow.
All right, now you guys give it back to me. Come on. What you guys got? Anybody got a compliment? Anybody?
I do.
Anybody?
Thank you for all the confusion this morning.
Yeah, thank you for not listening to a word that we said trying to fix your problems.
Thank you
And
for recognizing eventually that you were the problem.
yeah, thank
All
you.
right. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. It's 97.5 WABD Weekends with Rula is up next.